Stefan says, hey man, I have a question for you. I really want to learn programming and I really started once, but I lost my passion and motivation for it. Does that mean I'm not for it or what? You're going to lose passion and motivation and then it's going to come back. It's like Amjad said, a sine wave. It's a horrible way to describe it. Only people who do math or know anything about math will get it, but it's like waves, you know. You'll get really motivated and you'll be like, yeah, I'm motivated, and then you start going down, and then all of a sudden you feel motivated and passion again, and then it goes down. It comes in cycles, but motivation can be reverse engineered. So motivation and passion is not what you guys think it is. It's not this random thing that happens by luck. All of it could actually be reverse engineered, and you could turn it into a system and make yourself be motivated and passionate. So for example, as human beings, we are really dumb. Okay, we are really stupid as human beings. Here's what that means. Whatever is happening around us influences us, and what you think are your thoughts are actually not your thoughts at all. These are thoughts that you have based on the environment that you're in, the people that you're around, the media that you're consuming. That's what those thoughts are actually comprised of. They're not your own. They're just a mixture of all these, and that unique combination that gets marinated that's inside your head, that's what you think is the unique you and are your thoughts. Now, knowing that, we could be really depressed that we are really stupid, or knowing that, we could be really happy because we could reverse engineer a lot of things in our life. So for example, if I feel less passionate or motivated when I'm driving, I don't listen to music because it's a waste of time. Listening to music, it's sometimes good if you're using it to get yourself pumped or you're working on something to get yourself focused, but if you're driving, it's just a waste of time. Why not listen to books on something like Audible? Why not, when you're in a train and you got your headsets in or you're doing a commute, listen to books? And you could listen to books that motivate you or talk about coding or programming. That's one thing you could do. Here's another amazing, crazy hack that's life-changing. When you are at home and you're about to eat your food, why waste all that time just sitting there eating food, looking at a wall? Or what do some of us do? We eat food while watching House of Cards, while watching Stranger Things or Suits, or I don't know, whatever, news channels or cat videos, or just use stuff on YouTube or surfing the internet, whatever it may be for you. Instead of doing that, why not watch cool stuff you could be building with code? Or maybe there's a new problem in coding that you've hit and now you're stuck, so you're looking up how to solve it, or you're looking at coding tutorials and you're eating food and looking at that at the same time. All right? So if you replace your car time and all that other nonsense, so you replace your music with stuff about coding, and you're watching stuff about coding and coming up with new ideas, those are the easiest hacks that you can start implementing right now. Or also, you could go to local meetups where there are other people who think about coding, who dream about coding, who love it, and want to build amazing things. Now, if this is something important to you, and you start applying all three of these things I just told you, changing the circle of your friends, because to say the 5 friends around you, right? The 5 closest people to you, you're not only just the average of them, but quantifiably that it's actually measurable. And your average salary is also the average of the 5 people around you and how much they make. Okay? So for those of you who like to think very objectively like me, even if you don't believe that other whole thing about you're the average of the 5 closest people to you, if you look around what their salaries are and you see what your salary is and you're like, whoa, we're all really close, that should be, that should tell you something. So if those people are not about coding or not passionate about their life or not trying to reach their goals or not trying to move themselves forward or not motivated and not motivating you and not believing in you, maybe, just maybe, it's time to expand that inner circle to other people. And those people who don't care for you or are there for you to make yourself feel comfortable but don't really push you or challenge you or move you to do new things, maybe, just maybe, it's time to cut them out. All right? So you combine replacing music with books. You combine replacing Netflix and the stupid shit you watch and you waste your time. An average American spends 40 hours a week, and my phone just died, so my live stream is dead. Let's figure out what's going on with this bad boy. But think about this, okay? Average American spends 40 hours a week on TV. So most of us complain about not having time. We have time. We just spend it on a lot of weird things. And I'm not putting myself above it. I do it all the time. That's why I have these things in the back of my head, because while I am teaching you and sharing this with you, I'm mostly getting the most benefit for myself because it reminds me to do these things. Because I'm the one also who's not spending time doing the right things. So if we can change our habits, we can reverse engineer being motivated and passionate and being at that level that we want to be at. And we don't have to condemn ourselves anymore for not having that passion or that motivation.